I want to welcome you to this webinar on revolutionary trends in marketing. Today we're going to be talking about some exciting changes in online communications, and I'm your host, Ken Harvey. And while we're talking about some of these revolutionary changes in technology and so forth, we're also going to talk about how it can impact your company, your organization. In fact, we're going to show you how to increase your web traffic by 5,000%. Oops, I need to be changing that at the same time. Maybe you can change that one for me. So skip, yeah, and we'll need to bring it up for the text. Yeah, okay. We're using the new technology ourselves, and actually I'm used to using a web conferencing system called Hot Conference. We're using today Adobe Connect, which I've just been using for 2 days, and it gives us some capabilities that Hot Conference does not have, but it's also a little different anyway. First off, what is inbound marketing? This is one of the major concepts we're going to talk about today. It is one of the most powerful approaches to marketing in the history of the world. Inbound marketing involves using tools like blogs and ebooks and videos, games, webinars, and freemiums and other free content to attract people to your website voluntarily. And in many cases, they will voluntarily provide you with their email address, their name, and other personal information so that you can begin to market to them directly via personalized email and in other ways. Outbound marketing, on the other hand, involves paid advertising, trade shows, telemarketing, unsolicited mail and email, and other traditional and intrusive forms of marketing. They are not included among our marketing strategies. This chart shows the results of a survey of over 6,000 sales and marketing executives. These professionals are reporting that inbound marketing tools such as social media, blogs, search engine optimization, email marketing, and so forth. All of these things are on the left side of the chart, and all became more important in their success over the previous 6 months. Paid outbound techniques on the right side, however, not so much. Thus, the 2014 HubSpot survey showed that almost all of the successful businesses are now using inbound marketing. But is it really working, or is it just a fact? So this chart shows where companies are getting their sales leads now. So what is the primary source of their leads? The orange line at top is from inbound marketing. The blue line is outbound marketing. Most of the leads are now coming from the inbound marketing, while the old intrusive outbound marketing techniques are fading in importance and in effectiveness. And almost all of the organizations surveyed reported that their ROI, their return on investment, grew in the last year. This chart here shows that all kinds of businesses are benefiting from using inbound marketing. Business to business or B2B, business to consumer, or even nonprofit, non-government organizations are achieving most of their success now from inbound marketing, shown in this chart in orange, whereas outbound marketing is shown in red. Overall, it's about half as effective as the inbound marketing now. So all the top experts in internet marketing today agree that content is now king, in the sense that videos, blogs, ebooks, and other web content are what get attention and create so-called buzz, attract repeat visitors to a website, achieve credibility, and ultimately convert visitors into clients. And another HubSpot study shows that these inbound marketing strategies are not only more effective, but cost about 1/3 as much to employ as outbound marketing, 1/3 as much per lead. And how one of the most important things nowadays is to, of course, is to develop a relationship so that you can convert customers into clients. And the most effective way still is, online anyway, is email. But it has to be personalized email. And it has to be to people who have voluntarily accepted your email and not imposed upon them, like spam. They have to welcome your communication, and they have to feel like it's something of value. So how do you get their data and their permission to communicate with them? Again, we go back to inbound marketing. You offer them a free ebook, a free webinar, a free online course, free white paper, free report, free newsletters. And then when they come, you have an excellent landing page developed specifically to get them to voluntarily trade their data for your valued inbound products. The next few slides are mostly from a 2015 survey of 7,000 businesses. This slide shows what happens when you add 1,000 web pages of interesting content to your website. Those sites with 1,000 pages have 3,500% more traffic than those with 50 or fewer pages. 3,500% more. And from that greater traffic, they get 1,500% more leads. Blogs are one important form of inbound marketing. Blogs can establish your credibility and your thought leadership, they say. And indeed, if you have blogs on your website and update them over 15 times a month, that will increase your web traffic by nearly 1,200%. We can show you how to write a blog, not just a regular blog, but a multimedia blog of your own in about 20 minutes using a program called Storify.com. But the most important content is video. This 2014 study showed that 95% of all marketing executives believe video is the most effective form of advertising, and yet it is not used by most organizations online. We can show you how to use it inexpensively and effectively. A 2015 study by Marketo showed that 65% of video viewers watch 3/4 of each video, a far higher percentage than read text content. 70% of the marketers find video increases conversion rates, and that is the conversion of a web visitor to a customer. The conversion rate increases 80% if used on landing pages. If used in email, click-through rates increase 100 to 200%. It also makes surrounding content more effective, and it can increase social media engagement by 1,000%. And an analysis of web pages by actually a technician for Google showed that those pages that have video, have a 5,300% better chance of being on the first page of a Google search. And this is important because a HubSpot study shows that 75% of all people who do search engine searches never go past page 1 of the results. In fact, 60% never go past the first 3 listings. So if you don't get on page 1 of a search, you have almost no chance of being found. But video, any video, not just high quality videos, but the study showed that any video will give you your web page a 5,300% better chance of reaching Google's page 1 search. Regular video ads can be quite effective. 42% of executives using only video commercials and online, say that online ads are increasingly viewed as at least equivalent to TV commercials. 54% agree that online video is maturing and becoming a viable competitor to TV. 61% online video ads provide higher return on investment than TV. In other words, you get more response per dollar spent. And 77% say that online video ads have superior targeting, and the results are more measurable. And so this is one type of video you can use. It's just video commercials, so to speak. Video also increases, I mean, that's not the only way that you can use online videos in marketing process. According to the Marketo study, 65% of the viewers watch more than 3/4 of each video. I think we already talked about that. They're seeing, again, 70% increase in conversion rates. So all these things are very important. So you can use videos in many different situations online for pure marketing videos embedded in entertainment videos, or you can use them in many different places on your website or in your email. And we will finish with one final study reported in the Social Media Examiner. This chart shows a comparison of the most effective content marketers versus the least effective. The most effective have someone overseeing their inbound marketing strategies. And they also have a documented inbound strategy. In other words, they have a real strategy. They have it in print. They know what they're doing, and they have somebody to carry it out. So if you could suddenly have 1,000 pages of quality content on your website, you could increase your web traffic by 3,500%. And if you have a lot of quality videos on your website, you can increase your web effectiveness by 5,300%. There's actually, in Central Asia, the Kazakhstan Web TV Network, which can provide you with 1,000 pages of good content free of charge in exchange for a little bit of advertising in each page, advertising that is acceptable to those that are using those pages. They also provide free training in producing and using video effectively for each organization. It has additional tools and strategies that can enhance the organization's online marketing even more. So once you contact the Kazakhstan Web TV Network, they can help you get started, provide those pages, put them on your website, and help you enlarge your sales in amazing volume. And among other things they will be providing you will be contacts, will be links to 200,000 informational, educational, traditional, and inspirational videos. They'll be providing you links to 50,000 ebooks and blogs, thousands of free online courses, university courses, with so-called MOOCs, hundreds of audiobooks, live up-to-date news and analysis, over 1 million blogs, and valuable consultation and training. Let's skip on to the next slide here. This kind of summarizes what we were just talking about. And here is email address. For more information, please email me, and we will give you more details. We also have online a more detailed webinar, which will increase your understanding of how to employ these important tools. Thank you very much.